Hi everyone, in this video I'll introduce the Rafay MCP server and demonstrate some of its capabilities. So the Rafay MCP server acts as a bridge that enables AI agents and LLM-powered tools such as Claude Desktop, Cursor, Windsurf to interact directly with the Rafay platform using natural language. So instead of navigating through multiple screens or APIs, users can simply ask questions and retrieve information from their environment conversationally. So before we look at the demo, let's first talk about what all users can do with it. As the teams scale, there's a growing need to quickly understand what's happening across the environment. For example, when it comes to Rafay platform, they want to know which clusters are running a particular blueprint version, how many clusters have specific add-ons deployed. So where can I find a particular resource or a configuration, and also you can troubleshoot issues without manually navigating through different parts of the platform. So Rafay MCP server helps answer these questions through simple natural language interaction, making it easier to discover information and accelerate troubleshooting workflows. Now let's look at the setup. So I've already configured the Rafay MCP server with the Claude Desktop. So as you can see, the Rafay MCP server appears in the list of connectors. And you can also view the set of tools currently supported in the first version of our Rafay MCP server. If you go to Manage Connectors and go to Rafay MCP server, and you'll see these tools. So these are the 4 set of tools that we are supporting in the first version. Now let's look at the configuration part. So if you look at the configuration, you will notice that it's pointing to one of our environments. And the configuration is includes Rafay API key that it uses to authenticate the user, and it also uses the endpoint and the project. Right, now let's explore some of the examples scenarios to demonstrate using Claude Desktop to interact. We'll use Claude Desktop to interact with the platform. So let's can you list me the clusters running in AI Grid project? So this is basically AI Grid is the project I have. So I'm just asking to list me all the clusters. So if you see, it listed me all the clusters in the AI Grid project with the blueprints that they are using. They're using STD blueprint, and all the status is ready. Now let's ask, can you also return their Kubernetes version Okay, if you see, it identified the Kubernetes version and returned me a table with list of clusters running 1.35.0 Kubernetes version, and MKS cluster, which is basically impending. It still returned me 1.34.3. Now let's also interact with the cluster using our ZTK. Can you return me all the pods running in AI in cluster 1 under AI? This is my namespace, AI grid ns namespace. So if you see, this basically will use our ZTK capability and the API that you have provided in the configuration to interact with the cluster and return me the list of pods running in this particular namespace. Now also, let's ask, hey, I have an add-on called OpenEBS. Let's ask, hey, all the clusters running OpenEBS add-on, can you return me all the clusters running OpenEBS add-on across all the projects running OpenEBS add-on. Okay, I think it confirmed that this is the cluster running OpenEBS blueprint with OpenEBS add-on. That's it. Showing you several scenarios that demonstrate how an AI powered tool like Claude Desktop can use Rafay MCP server to interact with our platform. That's it for this video. Thanks for watching.